Okay. Hey everyone. Last week in our newsletter, we asked you to submit questions to our team that we would answer in an Ask Me Anything session. So here we go. The first question is about using Jammy in MIDI mode. It goes like this. I'm noticing that when using Jammy as a live instrument MIDI controller in Contact 5.5, I'm getting stuck notes that keep sounding. I'm happy to announce that we found the reason for this issue and we have fixed it in firmware update 1.3.12, which you should, if you're a MIDI user and you don't see that firmware update, just send us a note and we'll make that update available for you. The second question goes like this. One of the issues I found concerning Jammy is that basically the only people covering your product is your company itself. As far as I know, Jammy has no community. Will you be creating a subreddit? I think the site really lends itself to building communities around things like this, especially since it's a bit more organized and concise than something like Facebook. We're happy to announce that we are revamping an old Facebook group that we had for early Jammy backers, and also we've created Reddit, a subreddit, where you'll be able to post your feature requests, share your Jammy experience, find out about some new stuff that we are working on, and so on. So we'll leave the links to these communities in the description to this video. We hope you enjoy hanging out there with other Jammy users. Get involved, post your stuff. The third question goes like this. Why not put a 12-string option on your app? It should be easy enough and it would help fill out and vary the sound. Thanks for this question. We've been thinking about adding a 12-string acoustic guitar for a while now. I think like next on our roadmap, we are still working to add the classical guitar sound that we announced earlier. That should be released in the next few months. And after that, we are going to prioritize what other sounds, onboard sounds, our users would like. And we'll put up a poll where you can vote for whichever sound you would like us to feature on Jammy. So you'll be able to vote both on the subreddit and on our Facebook group. So again, go check out the links, go to the community and vote on the sounds that you'd like us to add to the onboard sounds. Question number 4. What are the 2 rubber washers that ship with the Jammy for? I think we're talking about these. These come in a plastic bag that's included in the Jammy box. And they basically work as strap locks. When you put the strap pins on Jammy and you have your strap, you can put it on like this, but you're risking that it's going to fall off. So right after putting the strap on Jammy, you could put this rubber strap lock on top, and this will reduce the chances of the strap just falling off of the strap pin. The next question is about the soft case that we send you out with Jammy, and I love the question itself. I took one look at the soft case, a collection of small bags, snaps, and Velcro, and thought to myself, what the hell is this thing? There is probably some sort of method for putting them together, but I can't find it anywhere on the website or in the quick start guide. I'm sorry that we haven't included any instructions as to how to put these bags together, but here we go right now. So this is what these bags look like when they are put together. And well, first I'll explain what each of the bags is for, and then I'll show you how to put them together. So this bag right here is for the left-hand part of Jammy. The fretboard, which fits in here. The other one is for the right-hand part. The one in the back is for the frame. When you put it together like this, you just put it in this bag. And then there's this tiny small bag, which is for the middle part, for the frame lock, for the frame mount, I mean. So it goes in this small bag right here. When you receive the bags, they should be put together, but if they're disconnected, they'll look something like this. There we go. So this small bag and all of these bags separately. Now the way you put them together is first by attaching this little bag to this one. You attach it to this small snap right here. And then here's how you put these bags in place. You use these snaps to put them together, and then the velcros so that they stay in place. Same here. Snap them together like this, attached with a velcro. So this is the bag when put together. Hopefully this explains it. I think we'll make another video that we'll post on our YouTube channel that will show it with multiple cameras and, you know, instructions. One last question that's really a lot of questions in one is about the Jammy firmware, which is why I left it for the end of this video, so that we can talk about it at length. So the question goes like this: what recommendations do you have on how to adjust the guitar for the most comfortable playing? How to choose the most convenient parameters of string sensitivity? What is needed for this? What was the methodology, etc.? I'll go through some of the most common issues. The first issue I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot with Jammy is when you're playing one of the strings and it sort of mutes itself. I have this situation with the 6th string right now, where you can see I pluck it and it kind of mutes after sounding for just a little while. The way to fix this is by going into the Jammy sensitivity settings and picking a setting called Sharp Right Hand Muting Sensitivity. There you can lower this setting for the string that you're having a problem with. I'm having an issue with the 6th string, so I'm going to lower it from 15 to say 12. As you can see, it doesn't mute itself right now, and it still responds to my muting with the right hand normally. The second issue we're going to troubleshoot is when you're trying to play a slide and it cuts out in the middle. The way to improve this is by going to a setting called Slides Fast Hammer-On Sensitivity and increasing this setting all the way to the max for the string that you're playing the slide on. This should help with this problem. Another similar setting is fretboard tapping sensitivity. You can use it in cases when you're not able to tap a specific string, and if you increase this setting all the way up, it will respond much better to your tapping. Now, on the flip side of these last two problems, you have another one when you're getting too many unintended sounds when you're changing the finger positions or moving on the fretboard. So the way to tackle this is by reducing the fretboard tapping sensitivity on the strings that ring too much when you don't intend them to. Now let's look at the issues related to left hand muting, and one of them is when you're playing a chord with an open string. You may hear that one of the notes gets muted. It might be due to your finger muting it on the left hand side, but sometimes you have no other way of putting your finger. So if that's the case, you can go to a setting called Left Hand Muting Sensitivity and reduce it just slightly so that it doesn't so that the note still rings in that chord that you're playing, but it still mutes when you're muting it with the left hand. Tweaking the left hand muting can also help in a few other situations. For example, when you're feeling that some notes are cutting out when you're playing, say, a scale, or when you're playing hammer-ons from open strings and the hammer-ons don't play. Sometimes that's related to the left hand muting being too sensitive, and registering a string mute before your finger hits the fretboard and registers a note. So if you're experiencing something like that, tweaking, reducing the left hand muting sensitivity just slightly might fix the issue for you. These are some of the most common issues that we've heard from Jammy players. But if you're having other playability issues, don't hesitate to reach out and send us a description, or yet better, a video to support@playjammy.com. We'll be happy to help you fine-tune your guitar to match your playing style and to perform to the max. That's it for the Ask Me Anything session. Join our communities on Facebook and Reddit, ask us questions, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.